So today I'm going to delve into PoseidonHeir's video about Don't Mind at Night, and how it's a horrible criticism of the animated classic. Now, I do have to say that he is allowed to think that the video isn't good. It's just a majority of the reasoning he presents as to why he thinks that is objectively invalid. Also, I have nothing against Poseidon personally at all. This is just one bad video on his channel, possibly filled with good videos. Oh, and a PS, I will not just be looking over his points as to why Don't Mind at Night isn't good, I will also go over the errors he makes outside of the writing. So without further ado, let's get into this video. The fact that Poseidon didn't even bother to make a thumbnail and just used a suggested one. Also, he didn't even capitalize wrong and with, which is breaking titling rule number 1. He's right, it doesn't affect anything. And that's a sin. Why? Because. Also, this is one of many times in this video where Poseidon will say, "This doesn't happen in actual Minecraft," ignoring the fact that there is such a thing as creative license, more commonly known as artistic license. So what if it doesn't happen in actual Minecraft? It's an animation. They don't have to follow the rules of Minecraft. What, did you think limbs actually bent in the game? Poseidon forgets one of the most important aspects of an animation Sims video. The counter.
Got my helmet on my head.
Of course it's not moving. The main character here is telling a warning story. His mouth doesn't move in the story unless he actually talks within it. Also, I find this to be pretty ironic since Poseidon probably never opened his mouth while he was editing this video. Excuse me, what? These aren't the Psycho Girl videos, dude. You can't just say the animation is bad without presenting a reason for why you think that. There are many people today who think the animation in this video still holds up, even after 7 years. They won't agree with you or see your point just because you say a claim and don't back it up. You know what? Sure, this one isn't like the last subtitle. It's an easy comparison and people can see if they agree with him just by Googling. Also, he praises Harry 101 UK, so send off.
Figure out what that zombie said.
You do realize that this line is supposed to be saying that the protagonist is thinking, zombie.
Oh man. I know it's me you're gonna think.
Really? That's a CinemaSins low, dude.
How many times I have to say, drop the pick and walk away. Hey, whoa.
The protagonist is telling a warning story and is advising the player not to make the same mistakes that he does. We wouldn't get the point if we didn't see him making said mistakes.
Oh, don't mind at night.
No, you don't. Again, it's pointless and creative license.
At night.
Poseidon has never heard of a transitional swipe.
This is really getting old. Found like 2 pieces of coal.
We're not shown him mining the coal, therefore he never did. Also, the protagonist is saying that's all he found, so he probably did try to mine it but found nothing behind the coal. That is a possibility, you know.
Down one way there's just stone. Monsters won't leave me alone. Down another there's some lava, and of course I get pwned.
Wait, you really think he said boned? B-O-N-E-D? Man, if only there was a source that told you what he really said, like lyrics in the description of the video that say pwned instead of boned.
Remember last time I tried to mine at night, I failed so bad.
We have no evidence as to whether or not the player has encountered an Enderman before and knows how to deal with it. Stop with the moon! Jeez, and I thought Animation Sins complaining about particles was bad.
I lost all my stuff, it was really tough, that's it.
And? Oh, you're not gonna say why that's a sin? Cool. There's a door right here, mate.
It's rage quit, don't mind at night.
Say it with me, everyone. Creative license. Also, what contacts are you wearing? Because this is not the Nether. Yeah, because he's talking to the viewer now. Also, you complain about how the protagonist wasn't moving his mouth, and now that he is moving his mouth, you're complaining?
I know you're looking at that cave and you're feeling kind of brave. Go to bed, you'll be alright. Don't mind at night.
Jay, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but that is not a sin. That is a question. Poseidon must learn the difference between questions and sins.
Don't mind at night. Don't mind at night.
The last thing I said, again.
Don't mind at night. Don't mind at night.
The last thing I said, again. The Enderman, forget the apostrophe! My life is alive! Ah!
Don't mind at night. I know you're
I really don't want to say creative license again. Wait, I just did. Crap!
looking at that cave and you're feeling kind of brave. Go to bed, you'll be alright. Don't mind at night.
Poseidon answers his own question before he asks it. That answer being, it's a music video.
I know it's me you're gonna thank. Make a bed, it's not too late. 3 wool and 3 wooden planks. Don't mind at night.
When we first see this creeper, he is just getting up from bending over. He also has legs and knees. So it's not that big of a stretch to say that the hat was on the floor and he got it on like this. And I found 30 things wrong with this video, so thank you guys for watching. So next up on the list is G. Alex says everything wrong with Don't Mind at Night. Hey, he remembered to add a cent counter, so maybe this might be better.
Stomach's all tied up in knots. This labyrinth, I'm getting lost.
How could you forget food? I'm going to add 5 sins for forgetting food in Minecraft. Like, seriously?
I'll see you next time.